Now the season has finished, we get to start looking at who could possibly be coming in and players who could be going out. But got a couple of articles to go through first, and maybe later today we'll do a video, or we could do it on a live stream later, going who do we keep, who do we get rid of. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to this channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when live go up and video go live as well. Live stream last night, the debrief with Workout and Deck was absolutely fantastic. Barrel last, really good. And potentially doing one tonight. It'll be a little bit more chilled than last night. Last night was, I think, just getting rid of all the emotions we've all had this season. Before I go into any of the stories, I just want to say this now. The Star are losing a really good reporter in Joe Cran. He's leaving at the end of the season. He's still doing bits for the Star and the National World, but to cover your boyhood club as a journalist must be something incredible for him. And he covered a relegation, he covered a promotion, he covered a survival from relegation, and all the best to Joe in what he does next. Really good journalist. We're really going to miss him on the Sheffield Wednesday beat, and I think everyone can agree with that. But we're going to go into one of the stories here. Sheffield Wednesday are planning to raid Premier League because we've done quite well with a lot of the loans already. It looks like with whatever we're going to do next, it looks like we can get a lot of people in. It can be a very busy summer. The thing is, what we got here is that Danny's now got a ethos. He's now got something, credibility to go, this is what I can do. So Danny went on to say, when I arrived here, you get a feedback from players, agents, and local. It was not always easy. But now you see more and more, a lot of people recognizing what we are doing and how we can improve young players. Give them a platform for the next step. It could be a key moment for us in the summer. Premier League could see what we have some good young players that the player can improve, and our club very well. I think we should do this. You look at what's happened this year. You look at the likes of James Beadle, come in, done absolutely fantastic. He goes on to say, James knows what he has got from us as an environment, the improvement he's had with us, how we've improved the team. I think there are good opportunities to bring high potential players here to give them the next step and make them better, prepare them for the future and develop their football side, but also the human side. For me, James is a great example. He made a step up from League One to Championship, but not just to any Championship club, but he learned how to fight to stay in a league, to come back from some problem to stay up. James, in this case, has been really, really strong, and his mindset as his age is outstanding. When you see how calm he is, he's fantastic. And I think this is something you've got to remember. Beadle isn't that old. I think he's 19. And to have that level of maturity on his shoulders is brilliant. And you've got to think that what we're doing with the young players is something we have to look at, because we don't know what budgets are going to be. We'll know a little bit more later on in the retain list, to a point, what budgets are, because you'll see it a little bit who've been offered contracts and who haven't. But I think there's a good way of getting players in now. We got someone who can now go, look, this is what I did last season. This is how many points I got with that squad. Do you want to come and be part of this and try and do something even better? And I think that's the way you go about it next season. That's how you do it, because I think that was the issue Danny had. Danny had good people who wanted to come in, but they were unsure about him and the position the club was in. You've got to remember, January, the position we were in, I can understand why some players didn't want to come here, or agents have said, don't come here. I do understand that. Now, talking to players who are leaving, we know Lee Gregory will be going at the end of his contract, and it's a shame because I liked Lee Gregory since we got him. There'll be a lot of clubs looking at him. There's already apparently the 3 English League clubs keen to bring him to them already for their attacking things. I would hazard a guess one's Wrexham, one's Mansfield. I don't know who the other one is, but I could see him going back to Mansfield in League One and going for it. Could be Derby. Who knows? I think they're still going for Michael Smith, though, from us if they can. But Lee Gregory has been a fantastic servant, and he's done ever so well whenever he turned up and played for us. For whatever reason, this season just didn't happen. He didn't fit into Sicko plans that much. Danny hasn't needed him as much as Gregors would have liked, considering he's 35. He would have wanted to play more games than he has this season, coming very close to the end of his career. He had the opportunity to go in January, and it all went Pete Tong. The less we talk about it, the better. But things like that need to be managed better by the club as a whole. And that's the thing. If we can start getting better at those contract negotiations, or when we're starting to let people go or sell players, it needs to be done in a good way. And I think you've got building blocks now. This is the crucial thing. Building blocks are what's going to help us a hell of a lot now. We have to get the recruitment right in the summer. We have to back Danny in what he does. We're gonna have it all through this summer. I can feel it that we're gonna have this whole underline of, is Danny still gonna be here? Is Danny going? Is this happening? We're all gonna have that because we got PTSD from last season with the whole Darren Moore thing. But I think we have to be smart about this. Who we bring in. I think we've only got a couple of bases for foreign players in terms of needing the visas and stuff, so that'll be interesting. We've got a full Delgado to see what Danny makes of him. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you look at in the summer that's going to indicate what we do next and where we're going. That retain list is going to be out very, very shortly, and I'm intrigued to know who's on that and how quickly we get contracts for other players put in place and done. Ideally, you want them to all be done before they go on holiday. You can have them all done and dusted, ready to announce when they're all back. But have them done before the lads go on holiday. If the players you really want to keep, you don't want to have someone with an agent in the ear saying, "Hey, I've got this opportunity for you," and it ruin it. You want to make sure you get them tied down if you want to keep them. And I think for me, the 4 players that I think we should be keeping, I might discuss that tonight. I think tonight we'll do that as a bit of a talking about who will we keep and stuff as a live stream. I think it'll be a good one. And we'll go from there. But let's see where we are in the next couple of days in terms of players, in terms of what getting talked about. We've already had 2 transfer speculation with the lad from Spurs and with Beadle yesterday. So let's see. I think it can be a very, very, very busy summer. And I think hopefully these meetings go well with DC. And I'd say they sound like normal meetings. So we'll go with that for now. As long as he can be given the reassurances that there's a plan in place, I think we'll be fine. But we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. And we'll maybe go in live tonight. So keep an eye on your notification bell and my Twitter, because I'll put it there if we do.